be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tar Heels offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean,
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense has its first opportunity of the day. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
he was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Now from inside the red zone. He's got it. And he won't be able to get it as the defense gets him down at the 1. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Gets it out quickly. Looking for the end zone. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the line at the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more and the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things, and with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Denson. A strike downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Oklahoma State escaped with the victory. And I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win. But I think those Pokes fans could have done without this one being so close. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gandy. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Scanning the field, it's Denson. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds a man in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
That's a great job getting the 1st down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field, and they've had so many guys go in the 1st round in recent years. This dude right here.
Touchdown, Ohio State! A great catch and run for 6. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Got it in the middle. It's Gandy. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Avoids pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye team.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Inside the 35. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Quickly complete. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Handoff to the single back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gets the back moving. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. And the Tar Heels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The Tar Heels are flying down the field. Running it to the right. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Plucks it out of the air. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Clemson is putting on a show offensively. It feels like this one was over when they touched Howard's Rock. They're up 14 over Texas State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Got his man in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Cooks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll run the sneak for it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Field goal is good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Rushes on him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Reinbold. Jumped on top of the pile. And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Got him downfield. Knocked down at the 22. That's a 1st down, and they can still stop the clock. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Got a man. It's Cooks. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
And the Tar Heels will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try the running game off the right tackle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Cook. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Dropping back, it's Denson. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, a big key for this defense coming into this game was could they impact this guy when he drops back to pass? We all know he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football. They weren't sure, honestly, if they were even going to be able to get him to the ground. They just wanted him to get rid of the football earlier than he needed to. But that time, in the second half, they come away with their first sack of the game, and that is going to be a big shot in the arm for this defense.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. There he goes. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be. And a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Mississippi State has opened up its largest lead of the game in what's shaping up to be one of the more one-sided affairs of the weekend. They're up by 22 over Southern Miss. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Tight end now in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from... Picked off! What a play to set him up! Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
First down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Under fire. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Back to throw, it's Denson. That's caught, it's Rourke. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it.
Yeah, no mystery there. 3rd down, just let the quarterback keep it himself. How about the push up front by the offensive line to help get that first?
Here's the handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll throw on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st, it's at the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Daly. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Power football with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Caught in the backfield. It's Durant. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. Just broke the tackle. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Caught behind the line. It's Daly. Turning it on. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. To the air, it's Denson. Caught near the sticks, it's Booker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Booker. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rourke. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots.
So, can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The offense cashing it in on that drive. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man to the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Looking to throw on first down. And that one's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. They'll send them back in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Denson. He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, baby.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.